Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my vlog series. Today we're doing something a bit different than what we have done before. I've been out a few times this week and bring the camera with me, but the results weren't anything worth uploading. So today we're instead going out to do a bit of location scouting, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm at one of the first locations where I thought I would scout. It's down by the water. Well, it looks kind of nice. Location 1 is looking kind of good. I really do think that there is something to be had here. It's a sunrise shot. Well, it's a sunrise shot, so it means getting up early in the morning. But luckily, and the reason why I want to check this place out, it is because it is close to home, and well, morning shots are obviously easier to do when they're closer to home. It means that you don't have to go up as early as you would have if you were driving for an hour or something. So, yeah, driving on to the next one. So, I drove off to a place where I hadn't actually planned to go, but as you saw in the clip, it is a really nice. It looks to be a real nice shot. Actually, it's a sunrise shot where I would hope that the sun would hit the mountainside and illuminate it along with the house there. Just, yeah, it was. I do think that would be kind of a cool shot. So, another one in the bag. So, well, this really looks like a good location as well. Well, having kind of a streak. Before this one, I drove past another location where I actually thought it might have been a good place, but it wasn't actually that accessible at all. It was quite difficult to try and get down there, so I would say that is not getting into a plan to shoot any day soon, at least. But this location that you just saw on the video, actually, I do think, I'm not sure how high up the hills go into the clouds now, but if it stops on like the top of the trees, then it's definitely gonna be a good sunset shot somewhere with these like rolling hills down, and well, I think it's gonna be really dynamic. So I'm definitely gonna try a sunset at this location someday. From here on, it's mostly gonna be, I don't actually know what I'll find along this road. I have wanted to drive this road for quite a while now, and it's a pleasure finally doing it. And I've already found one location that it's a look that I haven't really seen in this area before, so it's nice to mix it up a bit. So I'm just out. You can see the car here. I'm just a bit outside the car, trying to see what it looks like here at the lake shoreline. And it looks like it is what? Well, at least there's some rock and some foreground, but I do think it's gonna be too much too much grass in the foreground for this to be any useful shot, but it's kind of beautiful here anyway. You know, if you can see. So yeah. Well, it is actually prettier here than. Sorry about that. I just lost the light. It is actually a lot prettier here on this side, or well, along this road, than I actually had hoped. So yeah, I'm kind of excited, and we do have quite a bit to go. So yes, follow along. So, I have this like vast lake going on out here, which is, it's very good. Well, one of the things that I'm actually looking for when I'm looking for a landscape, I like the openness. I don't like when it's like too closed in. Then you don't get like, I use the word like too much. Well, then you don't get that sense of freedom, openness. Well, I get a sense of something lifting up. Well, like something's being lifted off my shoulders. Like that vast openness. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And also, one of the most important things, many would agree with that, is the foreground. So I need to have a strong foreground element, something to put some tension between the background and, well, everything else. So, oh, it's coming a car. People drive like idiots here. Just so you know. To summarize, at least what I think I said earlier is, when I'm looking for a landscape, I'm looking for openness, a vast, well, it doesn't need to be that vast, it just needs to be open. I need to be able to see a distance. It needs to give a sense of freedom. And I need a strong foreground element to put some tension between, well, what is the background, the backdrop, that, and the foreground. So bring some tension and leads you back and through the image, and well, preferably some kind of leading line in that foreground is absolutely preferable, but not. Well, it's not a must-have. And then the biggest bonus of them all is if the background is amazing. That's when you get the best shots, of course. Is when the background also is amazing, but the background is never 100% the focus, I think. The foreground is something that is much more important to building a nice composition in it. The background is in itself something that is nice to have, but not a must-have, perhaps. Might have got that all wrong, but well, I'm gonna drive on, so. So I reached the end of the road, and it's absolutely a beautiful road. One of the most beautiful roads I've driven on in a long time. Absolutely, yes. I was thinking that I was gonna do one more stop before I run this off and head home. So yeah, see you there. Well, the last location is well, it's looking kinda nice, but I didn't bring the camera with me for some reason. Forgot it. Anyhow, that location requires I think it might be like a blue hour or something like that, because the sun neither sets nor rises at well, in a way that it will light or have any front or back light, giving any meaning to that location. So anyhow, that's it for this location scouting session, and I'll see you next time. Perhaps we go to one of the locations next time, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. See you next time. Bye.